tending to stimulate, whether it be the Marcellus or the Riscony or whatever, and the frac trucks will start coming in. Now, talk quickly about design. In general, most frac jobs are designed with three very basic things. You have API spec proppant, which is basically just sand of a certain specification. You have water, and you have chemical. Now, in that chemical group, you could also lump nitrogen probably. There have been a lot of nitrogen jobs in the Appalachian Basin. Okay? In the Marcellus Shale specifically, you're going to have that sand, you're going to have water as the fluid, and you're going to have the chemical. Okay? As far as designs go in the Marcellus, yes, we do use more water than conventional jobs. Yes, we do use more water than a Riscony job. So a well drilled in Pocahontas County could or could not be targeting the Marcellus. Even though they may drill through it, they may be targeting their Riscony. So that stimulation design on that well may or may not, depending on what they're targeting. If they're targeting the Riscony, will use much less than even 100,000 gallons of water. Okay? Now, if I am targeting the Marcellus, designs, the gentleman said 550,000 gallons of water. Sure, that's an acceptable number. I'll talk later about some common misconceptions, but as I see designs, I see them somewhere between 500,000 and 750,000 gallons of water for the designs that are really going to the till. Now, the question begs to be raised, okay, well, if it's 500,000 this year and they get good wells, is it going to be $1 million next year and $2 million the year after that, and 5 years from now, 10 million gallons of water? Well, what's already pretty clear from the little bit of exploration that has been done, and we've done, BJ has probably done about 200 stages of Marcellus shale treatment, and you know, we're one piece of the puzzle as far as the service companies go. But one thing that's already clear is that you can pump all the way to the world, but your return, how much gas you're going to make, is you're going to reach a point of diminishing return. And what I mean by that is I can pump as much water and as much sand as I could ever imagine, but at some point, and I don't know what that point is, nobody does, you're just spinning your wheels. You see what I mean? All you're doing is you're just pumping more water and sand, even though the guy over here may pump 500,000 gallons and get the same production. So don't have the fear that these designs have an infinite growth, because already it's very clear that there is a point of diminishing return, because Xander is not going to hurt his bottom line by pumping the biggest frac job. He's not going to do it just say I pumped the biggest frac job. He really cares about how much return on investment he's going to get. So my point there is that these designs, yes, they're bigger, but they're not going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay? As far as chemical goes, I talked a little bit earlier about what kind of chemical I put in there. Another